Creeper is dead. He got murdered by his fellow Mayan and President Easy Reyes. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV, and it has to be addressed. Easy Reyes put it all in motion. He officially killed Creeper, and this is the final straw, in my opinion. Easy Reyes has went too far. Now, if you want to check out all my other Mayan videos, it is on Fog Entertainment. That is the other channel that I do. It's an entertainment channel. At the moment, we're predominantly focusing on Mayans, but we focus on all other stuff such as other TV series, movies, etc. But enough about that. We are here right now on SOS TV, and we have to discuss what happened in Season 5, Episode 7 of Mayans MC. And I feel so bad for Creeper. Probably the most legit, probably the most badass, probably the most dependable, trustworthy member of the club. Probably the most unselfish person in the club, the guy that would be willing to do anything for the club, and he proved it. He took all the crimes that the club committed and he took responsibility for them. He went down with all the crimes. He went down solo on his own to save his club and pretty much gave up his future. He pretty much went, fuck it, I will spend the rest of my life in jail as long as my club is free and my fellow club members are free. So that's what Creeper done. That's what Creeper done. Creeper was a top man. Creeper was a badass. Creeper was loyal. Easy Reyes, not so fucking loyal. And I know people are defending Easy. They've defended a lot of the things he's done. I mean, he's killed... First of all, he was a rat. That is pretty hard to defend. Then he kills multiple people. He kills other charter members in the war. Then he kills Gabby. He's done a lot of questionable stuff. But I think now he's officially took it too far, guys. I do not see any way back for Easy. I think Easy needs to die. But let's go over how this story unfolded and how it all played out. So Hank was the first member, if you remember, that Creeper reached out to. When Creeper found out there was a rat via his former girlfriend Cody, he reached out to the club. Hank picked up and he told Hank there was a rat. At this point, though, Creeper didn't know who the rat was. He later finds out that the rat is Easy, and at this point, he needs to get a call. He needs to confirm it. He tells Hank that he thinks he knows who the rat is. He's about to find out who the rat is, and Hank's awaiting the further phone call. Hank's awaiting the next call on Creeper. But Hank reports back to Easy, and when Easy finds out that Creeper is literally just about to find out who the rat is, this puts Easy into panic mode. He puts a visit in motion. He visits Creeper in prison, and this is where it all goes bad for Creeper. By the time Easy gets there, Creeper is aware that he is the rat, that Easy is the one. He found out from Smokey. He pretty much already knew, but he wanted Smokey to confirm it. Once Smokey confirmed that Creeper he accepted that. He didn't want to believe it, but he accepted that Easy was the rat. Now, if he played it cool, he might have been okay, but when Easy visits Creeper, Creeper lets Easy know that he knows about him being the rat, and that he is going to reveal it. He's going to expose them, and this is where Creeper went wrong, in my opinion. If he could have played it cool, if Creeper could have just spoke to Easy and maybe downplayed it and went, you know what, I don't think I'm going to find out, or maybe there isn't a rat, maybe I got it wrong. I think Creeper should have done his best to get Easy off the trail and to get Easy's mind off it and to make Easy forget about it. Play dumb, pretend like you do not know, but Creeper obviously just being a real G. He couldn't do that. He lives his heart on his sleeve, and he had to confront Easy. He did confront him. Easy then fakes the attack to get Creeper put in solitary confinement. And this was purely just to give Easy enough time to put Creeper away and to avoid him making any phone calls and contacting the club. And why did Easy need to do that? Because he knew that he was in motion. He was trying to get control of the prisons. He was working with Cole. He was trying to get a takeover and basically put the Mayans on top and put them in charge of the prisons. Therefore, he would be able to take out anybody he wanted. He'd be able to keep anybody safe he wanted, and this would give him the chance to eliminate Creeper and effectively bury his lie, or the fact that he is a rat. So he does that But the question is, will Hank realise this? Because Easy has said multiple times, over and over again, that they need to get on Cole's side, that they need to take over the prisons, that they need to get in charge of the prisons in order to keep their members and brothers safe. But could Hank maybe look at it and go, well, Creeper was safe, and as soon as we got control, as soon as we got into the prisons and we took charge of the prisons, as soon as we did that, Creeper then died. Is there a chance that Hank will put 2 and 2 together? Is Hank smart enough to realise this? Or will Hank just fucking do what Hank does, and that's basically nothing? So that remains to be seen. He took Creeper out. Has he kept the fact that he's a rat buried? Or can we find out somehow else? Smokey knows. Does that mean Smokey's next? But does Easy know that Smokey knows? No, he doesn't. So it's going to be interesting here. There is other people that know, but I just don't see how it's going to come out. I don't see how Smokey could ever reveal it to the club. I don't think he really cares. And if nobody knows about Smokey, then they're not going to go and ask. But in my opinion, Easy has gone too far now. He cannot be the president. He cannot remain in the Mayans, and he cannot be forgiven. You can look at all the past stuff that he done, and you can maybe make excuses for him. You can maybe excuse it. You can maybe pardon it. But this is the final straw. There's no way Easy comes back from this. People say at the start of the show, yeah, he was a rat. He was giving the feds information, but at the same time, he said he would protect the club. He would not give them anything on the Mayans. I don't think that will wash. I still think the Mayans would view that as him being a rat. He might not have gave up any information on them, but still, clubs do not like fucking rats. So if he was willing to rat on Galindo and the cartels, that still affects the Mayans because they were working with those crews. So even though he technically didn't rat on the Mayans, he's still a rat in my book, and I think the Mayans would still view Easy Reyes as a rat. Then we look at the questionable things he did. In the first couple of seasons, he didn't really do anything wrong apart from obviously being a rat, even though he was aware of Angel and Coco and Gilly and their affiliation with Adelita and working behind the club's back. So you've got that going on, but he doesn't really do anything until we get into season 3 and we've got the Mayan Civil War, and he was the one that put that in motion. He was the one that effectively turned the Mayans against each other. There would have been no Mayan Civil War without Easy Reyes. He is the one that had Bishop going for the one true king spot. Easy Reyes is the one that put that in motion. He gave Bishop that idea, and Bishop was the president. Bishop ran with it. The responsibility does go on Bishop, but at the same time, Easy pushed for that, and Easy gave the idea. So he did that, then he kills Ramos, and you can argue that that was settled. You can argue that when Alvarez came in, the whole Mayan War was done, and that's fair enough. But then he killed Kanshi when the war was supposed to be over, when there was a truce between the Mayan charters. He still went and killed Kanshi, and that, in my opinion, has to be punished. They don't even know yet. The only person that knows about that is Angel, and if that gets found out, then surely that would be punishable by a Mr. Mayhem vote or a Camisots or whatever they call it in the Mayans. But he did kill Kanshi after the truce, after the Civil War was over. So therefore, that is effectively just killing a president. That is you murdering a president from another charter. Therefore, how can he stay? Look at when Jax murdered Jury in SOA. That was enough to get him fucked. That was enough to get him Mr. Mayhem killed and kicked out the club. So killing Kanshi should be enough to get Easy kicked out the club. However, if you look at the last episode, it looks like Santo Padre don't really care about other charters. They will happily kill whoever they want. He kills Gabby, and well, that was a despicable thing to do. It's not really going to get him any heat with the club. The club's not going to care. In fact, if anything, the club would be more likely to reward him, or at least, praise him, because he killed Gabby, and she could have ratted. She did claim she was going to rat on Angel, so therefore, even though it's a despicable thing to do, and it was the wrong thing to do, and morally it was wrong, the club won't view that as him doing the bad thing or the wrong thing. They'll view that as him doing the right thing. However, him killing Creeper, green lighting a member of his own charter. We've seen Easy kill a lot of people, but we've never seen him kill a fellow Santo Padre member, and that's exactly what he done when he ordered the hit on Creeper, and I think that is him going too far now. I don't think Easy can come back from that. If this gets revealed, there is no change in what he done here, and he will get that Mr. Mayhem vote. The other stuff, you can argue that perhaps they would let it slide. I think maybe Santa Padre would let the Kanji thing slide. I think they'd maybe keep that a secret because they seem to protect their own. They don't really care about other charters. The Gabby thing, they wouldn't care about. The whole thing with Angel and Adelita, maybe because that's in the past, they'd be like, okay, forget about that. But I still think there would be consequences. I think Angel, Coco, Gilly, they were still going behind the club's back. You know, they were technically cheating the club when they were doing that, and Easy was a part of it. So I'm not too sure if they would accept that or not. But I think when you look at the rat stuff, I think they would definitely not accept that. I think that's enough to get him kicked out of the club. But it doesn't matter what he's done now. This trumps it all. This is unforgivable. There's no way back for Easy, and he needs to die. He simply needs to die. He's ruined this club. He's put these wars into motion. Everything was peaceful with the Mayans before Easy came along. Yeah, they were working with Galindo and they had their issues, they had their troubles, but all in all, the Mayans, there was no civil war. The Mayans were getting along. There was no beef with SOA. The Mayans and SOA were living in harmony, and that all changed, and everything that's the downfall of the Mayans can all be pinned on the shoulders of Easy Reyes, with him just wanting to make the club great and try, no matter, he's willing to sacrifice whatever, stepping on any toes he wants and taking whatever dangers he wants in order to try and get the club to the place where he thinks it needs to be. So yeah, you look at all the deaths, you look at all the shit that the Mayans have went through, and we can all blame that on Easy Reyes. And the most important thing is we can blame Creeper's death on Easy Reyes. So I think it needs to be found out. I am no longer cheering for Easy. For me, he's not the protagonist. He is a guy that needs to get caught, and he needs to get some of his own payback shit, and he needs to be killed, in my opinion, guys. So, but will he be killed? Will the truth come out? Well, I think it depends on one person and one person only. And for me, that is Cody. I don't think Hank is going to be smart enough to put together the pieces of the puzzle. And in fairness, he doesn't have that many pieces. He probably thinks that there is no rat now because that basically got pinned on Jess. So I don't expect Hank to figure anything out. However, Cody knows. Cody is the one that told Creeper Easy was the rat, and I'm sure she will find out pretty soon that Creeper has been killed. I'm sure that she will know it was Easy. I think she will want to get revenge. I think she will feel guilty about the death of Creeper, and I think she will go on her own mission in order to tell somebody that Easy is the rat. Now, can she trust anybody in the club? Probably not, because we've seen Creeper get killed, so she doesn't know who's on Easy's side, and she doesn't know who's not on Easy's side. She might not trust Hank. She might think that it was a decision between Hank and Easy, so we don't know if Cody can trust anybody in the club. She can't just go to a club member and be like, here, Easy's a rat, because for all she knows, they could be on Team Easy. However, we know someone who's not on Team Easy, and that, of course, is El Padrino, Marcus Alvarez. Could it be possible that Cody tracks down Alvarez, she realises that Alvarez is still in the club, but not really, that he's no longer a part of the club, that he no longer is in company of the club, he no longer attends meetings or anything like that, he no longer rides, he's basically just sitting at home. Could she maybe dig into that, look into that? Could she find out that Easy was the one that forced him essentially out of the club? And could she reveal to Alvarez, maybe looking for payback, being like, yo, the guy that forced you out the club, guess what? He is a rat. That's what I think could happen. I think Cody could go to Marcus Alvarez. We know what Marcus Alvarez is. He seems to be on a mission. Diaz got killed. Marcus Alvarez is doing his best to find him. What if Alvarez finds out that not only Easy is a rat, but also that Santo Padre took out his best friend, the Oakland president, and the co-founding member of the Mayans? Who knows, maybe Alvarez will go on an entire killing spree and not just be happy taking down Easy, but he'll also want to take out the cancerous Santo Padre charter. That's what I think, guys. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and we're going to end this video here. So like I said, I do have a channel, Fog Entertainment, where we talk basically daily on Mayans MC. Anything Mayans, anything Sun related, we talk non-stop on that channel. So you're going to get at least a new video every single day. Go and check it out, go and subscribe. Like I said, we've got other stuff going on that, like Walking Dead, We've got some horror series going, we've got some K-dramas going, we're going to start new series as well. As soon as the Mayans finishes, we're basically reviewing Sons of Anarchy from start to finish as well, and then yeah, we've got like movie reviews and all that stuff, ranking characters, basically any kind of fid you want, we've got it on Fog Entertainment, so go and subscribe to that, and do not forget to subscribe here on Son of Scotland TV, because like I said, I am going to be doing more Mayans content. I am going to review the Mayans Season 5 and I will probably try and get all the episodes caught up for the penultimate episode. By the time we get to episode 9, I'm planning on being caught up. I'm planning on having the first 8 episodes reviewed by then. So like I said, make sure you check it out. Make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on Easy killing Creeper. Do you agree with me? Do you think that there's no way back now for Easy? Do you think he's crossed the line? And do you think that he has to go? I do not want a happy ending for Easy. He doesn't deserve a happy ending. He deserves to be taken out just like he took out Creeper. And he certainly doesn't deserve to be president of the club. I'm hoping Alvarez just brings this club down. Santo Padre, it is a cancer. He was right. This club should not exist. It should have been wiped out in Season 4, but maybe Alvarez is going to do it now. Maybe Alvarez is going to do it. Maybe a season too late, but he's going to find out and he's going to be like, you know what, this club can just not survive anymore. This club is damaging the entire club, and I have to get rid of this charter. That's what I think Alvarez could do. Anyway, guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.